Welcome back, guys, to another Clash Royale video. Today I want to share with you guys a free-to-play giant Hog Rider deck for Arena 7 and Arena 8. The reason I call it a free-to-play deck is it has no legendaries in it. Now here's the deck itself. Some of these cards can be switched out based on your personal preferences. The Mega Minion, in my opinion, is a really strong card right now, so I highly suggest using it if you have it. But the Golem Barrel, Skarmy, Fire Spirit combo can all be switched out based on your personal playstyle. If you want to use archers, or an Ice Spear, or a Mini P.E.K.K.A, go ahead and switch out these three cards. One thing I will say, this deck is lacking a bit of air defense. If you want stronger air defense, go ahead and throw in some archers and in place of maybe the Skarmy or the Goblin Barrel. But enough talking there, let's go ahead and check this deck out in action, doing some live ladder battles. So here we go, guys, facing off against Slash, who is a level 8. Now normally I kind of get happy when I see a level 8 on my main account, but we're only level 6 here, so this might be a challenge. We'll let him make the first move just because he is the higher level. Unless he doesn't, he might be too scared to make the first move against a level 6. So it appears he is. Let's go ahead and start doing a push here on the left hand side with that giant. Now the whole idea with having both the giant as well as the Hog Rider in there is you can take the defense out of the rotation of your opponent and then go in with your other troop. So either use the giant to take out the Inferno Tower and then go in with your Hog Rider, or vice versa. I think that's pretty valuable fireball right there. Let's go ahead and zap all this. Unfortunately, still, that Mega Minion is alive just because of our level difference there, guys. Let's go ahead and use a Mega Minion right here to distract that. Skarmy to take out this Goblin Barrel. And thankfully, one of those skeletons getting back there, kind of distracting some of those goblins. But let's be aggressive here, throw a Goblin Barrel in the corner, and see if we can force something from him. What does he do? He logs it all. Nice. He was very smart there to wait on that log. But this is going to be an uphill battle. As you see, my tower is already at 1800 health, even only taking a bit of damage there, just because of that level difference. But it appears my Fireball Zap combo won't be able to take out his Mega Minion, so I have to keep that in mind and not rely on it. So let's start out a giant push here on the right hand side. Hopefully we can defend the left hand lane and then set up a counter push in the opposite lane with that giant going up there. But he's using that P.E.K.K.A. Wow. Let's go ahead and use some Fire Spirits right here. Mega Minion. I really need this Skarmy to go down right now, please. I don't think he has a Zap available. Let's go in and throw in a Goblin Barrel on the right-hand side here. Try and bait out the log. Let's zap this. Take out the Spear Goblins, and then the Goblins should be able to get in there and do some damage. I want to surround this Wizard if possible. Never mind. We're just going to wait for it to lock onto the target and then use the Fire Spirits. I'm going to pretend that was intentional even though it wasn't. Fireball going down there, taking out that tower. Let's keep the pressure up with an immediate Hog Rider drop. Cycling through those cards. Hog Rider getting to the tower, doing some work there. Getting only 2 hits off. If he was a higher level, he probably would have got 3. But let's go ahead and use a giant here to distract. Then we want to use a Mega Minion to take out this Wizard. And let's go ahead and use a Zap here. Skarmy here. And just see what he does. I want to see what he does here. Does he log it? He does. So let's go ahead and use Fire Spirits plus a Goblin Barrel. Mega Minion of my own. Then we have the Zap spell available for his Goblins. Take that out. Defending against a level 4 P.E.K.K.A there, guys. Skarmy on this Witch here. Just to distract you. We only have a couple seconds left in this battle. Let's go ahead and use some Fire Spirits here. And I think that's going to be the end of the battle, guys. Hit him up with a good game. There we go. So here we go again, facing off against that guy. Level 10? What? This is going to be pretty intense, guys. 4 level difference here. Hopefully his card levels aren't too insane, but still, that extra health and the damage on towers is going to be pretty intense. So let's go ahead here and just wait and let him make the first move, just because he is the higher level. Let's go ahead and make a minion right here. Then we'll Fireball this and Skarmy as well. There we go. Take out that take out the Expo. The Expo just doing work to my tower, though. Wow. Now, I think this is the first level 10 I've faced on my 3rd account. Kind of getting used to this Frozen Peak arena here, but his card levels honestly don't seem to be too crazy, considering he is level 10. But my Fire Spirits don't even kill those Goblins from that Goblin Barrel. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be rough. Let's go ahead and do a Giant right here, and then we'll do a Mega Minion. There we go. Thankfully, the Expo locks onto my Giant. We're gonna go really stupidly aggressive here with a Hog Rider. And then throw in a Goblin Barrel off into the corner here. He has that, Inferno Tower, but it's not gonna be too much of a problem. Getting to the tower there, Goblins, Hog Rider, and Giant. That tower, I think, I hope, I pray, is dead. Because that was kind of our one shot there. Even with that really successful push, my tower is still fairly close to his. So we want to see that Giant to go in front of the Expo whenever he drops it. Let's go ahead here. Surround this with some Fire Spirits. Take that out. Then we're going to go ahead and do a Giant push. I don't want to do the Giant push behind the King Tower because he has that Expo. And it'll be able to lock onto my tower if I do. Let's do a quick Hog Rider Skeleton Army push right here. There we go. The arrows, though, that's going to be difficult, guys. He's going to come in pretty rough here, I think, with an Expo there pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and throw a Goblin Barrel here. Giant down, please. Let's zap this Expo, force it to retarget. But that tower, sitting pretty low, guys. Let's do this. There we go. He's got the arrows going down, but I think we can Goblin Barrel this. Then I want to get another Giant down ASAP here. So the tower is gone. Giant right here. Mega Minion up front. Please don't have lightning or rocket. I'm just begging that. Let's go ahead and zap this right here. There we go. 10 seconds, guys. Does he have a rocket? Does he have an Expo? What am I saying? He has an Expo. Does he have a rocket or a lightning spell? Good game. 4 level difference, guys. Wow. Wow, that was pretty intense. So here we are, guys, facing off against a level 8. Now, that last battle was against a level 10. His card levels honestly weren't too bad, though. Let's go ahead and Mega Minion this. His card levels weren't too bad for being a level 10, I will say that. I've seen lots of level 8s that are rocking higher level cards than that level 10 had. Like this guy, he's level 8 and he's got level 9 Fire Spirits, which is a higher level common than that level 10 did. But the whole idea of having 2 tanks in your deck is to bait out that... Ooh, level 10 commons too. Wow. Is to bait out that defense with the first tank and then go in with the second tank. Or do like a slow push with the Giant, then send in the Hog Rider through the river to take out the tank that is targeted onto your Giant. Let's do a slow Giant push right here on the right hand side. We'll Mega Minion this guy. Then we'll Skarmy this. But one thing I do want to say is hopefully you guys have higher level card levels than I do. Because being at level 6... with level 5 commons and stuff like that, or level 5 rare, sorry, is pretty tough. I'll be honest about that, it's pretty tough. There we go. Goblin's doing work there. Taking out that tower. Let's go ahead and use Fire Spirits. Hopefully they can take out that. There we go. We'll Mega Minion right here. But that Hog Rider is going to get some damage done with those skeletons backing it up as well. And let's Skarmy right here. Take out this Goblin Barrel. There we go. Thankfully, the Goblins didn't get any damage done. So, like I said before, the whole idea, double tanks to take out those defenses, overwhelm your opponent. But like I said, hopefully you have some higher level cards than I do. Let's see here. Once I hit 10 Elixir, I'll start doing... Let's just zap this. Even though my zap doesn't kill these Goblins, they still will prevent them from getting to the tower. Let's go ahead and use a Hog Rider here. Fire Spirits. And then Mega Minion. There we go. So I don't like this rotation that we're on, guys. So we have to kind of mix things up a little bit here. We're just defending a constant onslaught. He's going to take our tower down. Let's go ahead and use a Giant here. Then we'll use a Goblin Barrel right here. Fire Spirits to kill these Goblins because... never mind, let's just zap to kill these Skeletons there. That tower is done. I'm not defending it any further. We have to kind of expect it to die. Go ahead and use Skarmy right here. I just noticed that his King Tower is fairly low, so maybe we'll just go for the 3 crown. We'll do like an aggressive Giant Hog Rider push. Fire Spirits right here. And then we'll do... never mind, he's got those. We can't do a Hog Rider right there. Because my Zap won't even kill those Goblins. Mega Mini right here with a Skarmy. And like I said before, guys, you can switch out some of these cards. If you don't want to use the Goblin Barrel, if you don't want to use the Skarmy, go ahead and switch it out for like a mini P.E.K.K.A or some archers. Zap this. And come on. Yes, Fire Spirit's coming in clutch right there, guys. Let's go ahead and fireball his tower. That tower is dead. Yes. Good game to him. Let's go ahead and finish this video off with one more battle, though. So here we go, guys, with the final battle of the video. This guy is a level 9, so hopefully his card levels aren't too crazy. Now, with this deck here, I do see a lot of people also running Royal Giant Hog Rider decks, so you can go ahead and switch out the regular Giant for a Royal Giant if you want to. And as I said in the intro, there is a bit of air weakness in this deck. If you want to fix that, go ahead and switch out the Skarmy Goblin Barrel combo with maybe a mini P.E.K.K.A as well as some archers. But let's see what we can do here. He's going to fireball that. He's going to miss the Mega Minion. So let's go ahead and Hog Rider right here. And then we're going to send in a Skarmy as well. Zap this Skarmy right here. The Hog Rider taking out the cannon, allowing the Giant to hopefully make it to the tower. There we go, getting a hit off, and then the Skeletons will do a bit of work to that tower there. Now, it is kind of hard to illustrate this deck to the fullest extent on this account here, because it might seem like my pushes die pretty quickly, but simply because my Giant and my Hog Rider are only level 5, and they're up against like level 9 Crown Towers and stuff, means the Crown Towers do so much damage in comparison to the health that the Giant and Hog Rider have, so they do tend to die fairly quickly, but if you guys have higher level cards, they should last a lot longer. But let's go ahead and Fire Spirits right here. We're going to fireball all this jazz in the back there, and zap to finish it off. He's probably going to go ahead and cannon to distract that Giant, or Skarmy. There's that Skarmy. So the Mega Mini won't be able to do too much to that Skarmy. We are going to ignore it though, try and soak up a bit of damage and just set up a elixir advantage here. But he uses cannon preemptively there, so we're going to start doing a slow push on the left hand side. One thing you can do with this deck is split lane pushing. Do a Giant push in one lane with a Hog Rider push in the other lane. And we might just try that right now. So we're going to go ahead and do Hog Rider, Goblin Barrel right here. Then we'll Skarmy the Giant. He's going to fireball, but look at this. Goblin's getting to the tower. We'll zap his Skarmy right here. There we go. Giant making it to the tower. We're going to keep the pressure up with a Hog Rider drop on the right-hand side. And then use another Goblin Barrel off to the corner. But I think that tower is dead. Now we're going to use a Skarmy right here. Goblin should get in there and finish that tower off for me. Then we're just going to keep the pressure up. Now the Giant going down. Then we'll use a Hog Rider in just a second. But I think that tower might be dead by the Skeletons. Let's go ahead and Hog Rider right here. We'll zap this Skarmy right here. Take that out. And then a double tank from both sides there, taking the tower down. There we go. Hit him up with the GG. Anyways, guys, that will be the end of the video. Really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said before, you can switch some of those cards out if you want to. And hopefully your card levels are a bit higher than mine are. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Clash Royale content. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video.